A second arrest in as many weeks, local deputies seizing candy laced with marijuana. This time, a St. Augustine Beach man was arrested after investigators say he received a shipment of drugs in the mail from Colorado, where, as you know, pot is now legal. Channel 4's Scott Johnson has been talking with police and parents about illegal edibles. He's joining us live. Scott?
Tom, I also talked to some people in town from Colorado who say this is something they're dealing with out west, and now we're seeing it pop up, a smattering of it here and there in our area as this stuff seems to be shipped through the mail. These are the drugs, and if you look at some of the bags close up, you can see it's filled with illegal drugs that look like gummy bears and candy. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office arrested Joshua Waking, who they say was supposed to have the drugs delivered to his home by mail from Colorado. Deputies seizing $35,000 worth of drugs.
Oh, dear.
Guess where it was from?
Colorado.
Yeah. Are you surprised?
No.
Why not?
Well, since Colorado passed the law legalizing marijuana, the dispensaries are all over, and, you know, it is a concern about the gummy bears that look like that.
I bumped into Teresa Brink, who's visiting from Colorado. She wasn't surprised to hear this story, saying these candies are all over Colorado, where marijuana is now legal. They're laced with THC, a chemical extracted from marijuana.
Everybody's talked about it because it's such an easy thing that you think your child could easily get confused if they were at a party somewhere or something like that and they didn't know exactly what they were taking.
Parents weren't happy to hear about this showing up in St. Johns County.
That's horrible, because what if I have 6-year-old twins, so what if they took it and something happened, or if he got a hold of it? I mean, that's not safe at all.
This is the second case like this in St. Johns County this year. Last week, I brought you a similar story when a man was arrested in Atlantic Beach also for having drugs that resembled candy in his vehicle. Commander Chuck Mulligan with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office says this should be a reminder for parents, particularly around Halloween.
I don't believe that someone who's doing marijuana drug trade for profit, if you will, and distribution would hand it out freely to children. But then again, you don't know, and that is a concern. Every year, parents should be paying attention during Halloween for their kids' candy and what goes in their bag, but especially now because my understanding is that Colorado has seen some of these instances, and not just Colorado, but any of the states that have the legalized marijuana in their states currently, that kids are getting their hands on this.
And the man who's been arrested from St. Augustine Beach is facing charges for possession as well as distribution and sale of narcotics. He could also face federal charges because these apparently were transported through the U.S. mail. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.